Hello, everyone. Thank you all for taking the time to watch. It means a lot to me that you're actually watching this. I'm filming this as a record of my dad's and my journey back in time to document our collection of Pokemon trading cards and collectibles. I want to share this with the world because it's a very comprehensive collection of items from the early years of the game, and I thought that'd be something worth sharing. Now, I could be wrong, but regardless, I think a lot of you will get a kick out of seeing all the items that we've collected over the years, some of which are pretty darn rare. Now, I have not had a single card graded. I know, foolish, but that's part of the journey that I wanted to share with you guys, especially the grading that we hope to get on one very special card, which I will show you later. So I'll give you a little bit of background. My dad and I got involved in Pokemon collecting in the late 90s or early 2000s. I can't quite remember which. I'm sure my dad will, and you'll be able to see him later. And, you know, I was a kid. I liked playing the game. I liked playing the video game on Game Boy. And we had a card shop that we went to pretty much every Saturday. I would sit there, I would play, and he became friends with the owner, and we just started collecting stuff. We went to a lot of the conventions that occurred in the early years of the game. I was fortunate. We lived in a city that actually had a lot of these events going on. So over the years, my dad started amassing the collection. Which again, you'll see in a little bit, and I kind of was just digging around through storage, and we always knew we had these things, and I was digging around through storage recently because I actually had some water damage happen at my house, and I found the very special card that I had just mentioned previously, which I had thought that I had lost to time. I don't know why. I thought that amidst all the moving that I've done over the years, that the card was, lost. That someone stole it, or it got lost in shipping, like in a box that got missing, and I just never realized it. But I found it, and the card's still in really good shape. It was in a plastic box, so none of the water actually got to it, so that was very fortunate. This is a lot of nostalgia for me because, it meant a lot to me. It still means a lot to me and my dad. This was something that, we really bonded over, back in late 90s, early 2000s, so like almost 20 years ago that we're talking about here. And now we just laid out the whole collection, and we both just looked at it and said, wow, all the things that we collected over the years. Now, I will say, like, my dad did most of the collecting. I don't want to take away anything from that. He is the one who spent all the money and spoiled me as a kid, and actually, got all these things, the booster packs, the boxes, and he put a lot of effort into getting the complete sets that we have. And so if it wasn't for my dad's tireless effort in hunting these cards down, I wouldn't have the collection that I have for you right now. If it wasn't for his fact that he was willing to indulge in a 10, 11-year-old kid, having this obsession with this craze, we wouldn't have a lot of the stuff that we have. So, without further ado, let's get started and see the collection. How's it going, everybody? About to take you on a walk through the collection. I'm not going to open any binders yet. I want to do that with my dad. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm sorry if the sound is terrible. I'm filming this from my mobile phone. I've actually never done anything like this before. I've never actually really filmed anything to put on YouTube. So I'm new to this whole experience. So let's get a little bit closer. So as you can see, so that big, there we go. That big Pokemon bag right there, that's all the Burger King toys. Full collection. I think there's some duplicates in there. But that is every single Burger King toy that they released for the first movie. As you see, here's the gold-plated cards. I have to check in a little bit. I'm pretty sure they all have their certificates of authenticity. Here's some collectible toys that are from Japan. Now this item, these are the collectible cards that Topps related, which is kind of funny because it's like they tried to capitalize on the craze that was, Wizards of the Coast had, being a competitor in the collectible card market. And, it just seems like it, never caught on because, I never see anybody trying to sell those or, never really see any of those worth value. I have some giant cards right here. These are all Japanese ones. There's an ornament right there. A couple binders. So these 3 binders, I'm pretty sure, without looking inside of them, these ones are going to all be either the movie cards or other collectibles that came out at the same time. A couple of the booster decks back there. All right, here we're getting to the Japanese side of the collection. Now, this is why I say it's a comprehensive collection from the early years of the game. And I don't have really, any extensive sets of the Japanese cards. It was really stuff that kind of became commercially available. Now, actually, I don't even want to say commercially available because my dad knew a guy, and he was the one who brought a lot of stuff over. And one of the friends my dad made at all the Pokemon conventions that were going on. So he's the reason why we got a lot of this stuff here. So those are all sealed, unopened. This was, I want to say, some kind of Shonen Jump. Koro. Huh. I don't know. Beats me. Well, now I lost where the card was, but yeah. In here, there's a card. See if we can't find it again. Oh, there it is. Silly me. Okay. Some of the gym leader decks from Japan. Some of them, it's not gym leader, 1, 2, 3 of these unopened. A starter deck, 3 other gym leader decks. Not all 8 gym leaders, I know. It looks like, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to think of the ones I'm missing. I'm sorry. I'm trying to test my Pokemon knowledge right now. This looks like we got Brock, we got Misty, Lieutenant Surge, Erica, Sabrina, Blaine, Giovanni, that's one we're missing. And, dang, I can't believe I'm forgetting this last one. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He was the 7th, and I can't remember who the 6th gym leader was. Wow. Man. I suck right now. Okay, so here's the gym badges that I had from early on. There's my copy of Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Yellow. Yes, I had Red and Blue and Crystal as well. But I'm not sure where those are. I think they're in actually another box that didn't make it out of storage. By the way, this all came out of 3 crates that I had stored in storage. Not those crates exactly, but not that it even matters. There's another booster deck. Okay, so let me zoom out a little bit. So I was actually a little bit wrong. So this one is some random collectibles. So these 3 binders are all of my trading cards. And these are going to be base 1, Jungle, Fossil, Team Rocket, base 2, and some gym leader cards. I think this binder actually has some Japanese cards as well. That's why I put it where I did. We stopped collecting right before it got into Gym 2. Or not Gym 2, rather. Generation 2 for Pokemon. That's why this and probably some other ones. Those are the only, those are going to be the only Gen 2 Pokemon cards that I really have. There's another giant card. There's some, you got a sticker, you got some magazines. This one actually has cards as well. Those are just some peripherals. Those aren't actually Pokemon cards in the booster decks back there. And that's why I know that this isn't every single Pokemon card I own, because this doesn't have the decks that I used to play with back in the day. Pokemon movie, Pokemon soundtrack. That's a very nice photo right there, which, yeah, one day I'll put it up on the wall. Well, everybody say hi to Harry. He's going to be cat mascot number 2. My cat's going to be number 1. This is my dad's cat. He is a Maine Coon, and he is gigantic. Oh, nope, Harry, stay away from there. Okay. And this is a complete set of all the action flips. Those are actually 2 unopened boxes right there. Yeah. So without actually opening any of the binders, it's pretty much the entire collection. So yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna cut off this video for now. It's getting kind of long, and I hope you guys just are willing to stick with me through the journey on looking inside these binders and showing you guys everything that we have. All right, take care. I'll see you later.